Holy shit. He said what?
Meghan was born, and she was born as a C-section, so she was put in my arm. I was the first person to hold her. Her little hand went on my fingers like that. Her childhood was with me. I got her through high school. I got her through college.
It's really quite sad.
It's one of my favorite pictures. I'd like to have that experience with my granddaughter.
I've lost my dad in this, so him as my father-in-law was really important to me.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer.
Meghan Markle has once again become the center of a storm, and this time, it's all about her family.
And there was something, in my opinion, missing in their eyes. It didn't seem real to me.
Her father, Thomas Markle, has made claims that have the public buzzing, and insiders say Meghan herself was left stunned by what he revealed.
Thomas Jr. was 14 when Meghan came into the world.
Over the years, their relationship has been complicated, with public comments, private disagreements, and a series of media headlines painting a picture of tension and distance. But this latest revelation seems to take the drama to a whole new level.
I don't know of anybody that cold to do this.
The timing is especially surprising, coming just as Meghan continues to navigate her high-profile career, her role within the royal sphere, and her ongoing projects like her Netflix series. Suddenly, her personal life, something she has tried to keep as private as possible, has been thrust back into the spotlight.
Well, that's her first wedding in Jamaica.
So what exactly did Thomas Markle say this time? How will Meghan react? And what does this mean for her image in the public eye?
I remember when she was born, big new addition to the family, and we just have a very young sister here.
Over the next few minutes, we'll break down every detail, explore the implications, and share the reactions that have fans and critics talking. By the end, you'll understand why this story is capturing global attention and why it's far from over. Thomas Markle has once again stepped into the spotlight, and this time his words have sent shockwaves through both Hollywood and royal circles. In a recent interview, he made several startling claims about Meghan that seem to contradict the image she has carefully crafted over the years. According to Thomas, some of the personal stories Meghan shared in her Netflix series, including moments of hardship and struggle, were exaggerated or even misrepresented. He specifically highlighted her upbringing, claiming that Meghan's portrayal of a modest and challenging childhood doesn't fully reflect reality. Thomas insisted that the family often enjoyed comfortable experiences and that many of the scenes Meghan described as lonely or difficult were not entirely accurate. He also questioned her depiction of certain family dynamics, suggesting that she presented herself as more isolated than she really was, beyond the details of her childhood. Thomas made comments about Meghan's public persona, saying that some of the warmth and relatability she displays on camera is carefully rehearsed rather than entirely spontaneous.
I do love you, and I wish we could sit down and talk about it.
He implied that the version of Meghan fans see on Netflix or in interviews is, at least in part, a performance crafted to appeal to audiences. These revelations have raised eyebrows because they come from someone who has a very complicated relationship with Meghan. The tension between father and daughter has been well documented over the years, from missed weddings and public criticisms to private disagreements that spilled into the media. And now, with Thomas going public again, Meghan finds herself facing scrutiny not just from fans and the press, but from her own family's perspective. But that's not the whole story. There's more to what Thomas revealed that has left Meghan reportedly stunned and the public questioning just how much of what they've seen is real. Meghan Markle has yet to issue a formal public statement addressing her father's latest revelations.
Many people out there have been speculating on that Meghan Markle has lied about her age. Is she actually older?
But sources close to the royal have shared insight into her reaction, and it's said to be one of shock and deep frustration. After years of navigating media scrutiny, family tensions, and public criticism, Meghan is reportedly shaken by the way Thomas has chosen to air these claims. Especially given their highly personal nature, insiders describe Meghan as feeling betrayed, noting that she never expected her father to go public in such a dramatic way. The comments touch on sensitive parts of her life, including her childhood and family relationships, making the situation even more difficult. While Meghan has always maintained her composure in the public eye, those close to her say this feels like a very personal blow, reigniting old wounds and forcing her to reconsider how much of her private life she shares with the world. At the same time,
she delivered it like an actress delivered it.
Meghan's team is said to be carefully considering how to respond or whether to respond at all. Any statement could either escalate the drama or risk drawing more attention to claims she believes are misleading. In the past, Meghan has been strategic about handling media and family conflicts, choosing discretion over confrontation.
But apparently for media that doesn't matter.
But with Thomas's latest remarks, even that measured approach might be challenged, leaving her in a delicate position between protecting her personal narrative and maintaining public composure. And as this family drama unfolds, fans and critics alike are closely watching, wondering whether Meghan will break her silence or whether the story will continue to develop behind the scenes, away from the cameras. But the next part of the story takes an even more dramatic turn, as public and media reactions begin to pile on. As soon as Thomas Markle's revelations hit the headlines, the public and media erupted with opinions, and the reactions have been intense. Social media platforms quickly filled with debates, with thousands of fans weighing in on the father-daughter dispute. Some sided with Thomas, arguing that Meghan's Netflix series and public image paint a version of events that doesn't fully match reality. Others defended Meghan, insisting that she has every right to share her story and that her experiences are valid regardless of her father's claims. Major news outlets jumped on the story, framing it as another dramatic chapter in the ongoing saga of Meghan Markle's life. Headlines ranging from Meghan's family secrets exposed to royal drama, father versus daughter dominated entertainment sections. Even late-night talk shows and online commentary channels dissected every word Thomas said, speculating about the impact on Meghan's public image and her relationship with the royal family. The controversy quickly became a trending topic, with hashtags related to Meghan, Thomas, and the Netflix series circulating across Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Memes, fan theories, and video reactions further amplified the story, creating a storm of attention that Meghan could hardly ignore. What makes this situation particularly striking is the blend of celebrity, royal intrigue, and personal family conflict. It's a mix that naturally captivates the public. The world watches closely, not just for gossip, but to see how Meghan will navigate the fallout from a father's very public airing of private grievances. And yet, while public opinion rages, the real question remains: how does this affect Meghan personally, and what does it mean for her image moving forward? That's what we'll explore in the next section. Thomas Markle's revelations don't just stir family drama, they carry real consequences for Meghan Markle's public image. In an era where every statement, social media post, and Netflix release is scrutinized, her credibility and authenticity are constantly under the microscope. These latest claims raise questions about how the public perceives her and whether her carefully curated persona can withstand another wave of controversy. Some critics argue that the revelations could damage her reputation, portraying her as inconsistent or overly curated in her storytelling. For people who already question the accuracy of her Netflix series or her media appearances, Thomas's comments may reinforce doubts. Brand partnerships, public appearances, and future projects could also be impacted if sponsors or collaborators perceive controversy as a risk. At the same time, Meghan still commands a loyal fan base who defend her fiercely. Many view her as a strong, independent figure navigating immense pressures, from royal scrutiny to public opinion. This division shows just how complicated public perception can be. One family revelation can spark both criticism and sympathy at the same time. Ultimately, the situation underscores a larger truth. Being in the public eye leaves little room for private matters to remain private. Every word, every reaction, and every allegation has the potential to ripple outward, affecting how audiences see her, how the media covers her, and how her personal story is told in the years to come. But while the public wrestles with opinion and debate, the story isn't finished. What Meghan does next and how she handles these claims could change everything. As this story continues to unfold, all eyes are on Meghan Markle and how she will respond, or if she will respond at all. Insiders suggest that Meghan is carefully weighing her options, knowing that any public statement could either escalate the drama or help her regain control of the narrative. Every move she makes will be analyzed by the media, her fans, and critics alike, making discretion more critical than ever. Meanwhile, Thomas Markle has shown no signs of backing down. Experts say that his willingness to speak out publicly may signal that more revelations could emerge, keeping the story alive in headlines for weeks, if not months. Royal commentators speculate that Meghan may have to navigate this delicate balance between protecting her family relationships and defending her public persona beyond the immediate family drama. There are also wider implications. With the Netflix series, philanthropic work, and public appearances on the line, Meghan's next steps could influence how audiences view her authenticity, both in her career and personal life. Will she address the allegations directly, choose a private response, or wait for the controversy to die down? Each possibility carries risks and potential fallout, making this one of the most closely watched celebrity family stories in recent memory, and as the world waits, the tension only builds. One thing is certain, this isn't the end of Meghan Markle's story. Whatever happens next will shape not only her public image but also the ongoing narrative of a family already under intense global scrutiny. Thomas Markle's recent revelations have added another dramatic chapter to Meghan Markle's already complex story. From family conflicts to media scrutiny, Meghan has faced challenges that few in the public eye ever experience. These claims not only affect her personal life but also have the potential to shape how the world sees her, from fans to critics alike. As this situation continues to develop, questions remain. Will Meghan address her father's comments directly, or will she maintain her usual discretion? How will this impact her projects, public appearances, and even her relationship with the royal family? One thing is clear, this story is far from over, and the world will be watching closely to see how Meghan navigates this delicate and highly publicized family drama. At the end of the day, the unfolding events remind us of the human side of celebrities, the family tensions, personal struggles, and private moments that are often hidden behind the public image. Meghan's story is a compelling mix of triumph, challenge, and controversy, and it continues to captivate audiences worldwide. What do you think Meghan should do next? Should she respond to her father's claims or keep her distance? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for the latest updates on this ongoing story.